guys, it's Lynn here. I hope you're having an amazing day. Now guys, today we're going to be installing the Polytunnel heater. And if you haven't seen the video I made unboxing this heater, links up above to that video. Please do check it out. It's the BioGreen Phoenix and it's the 2,800 kilowatts heater. So that's going to be good to test out. And it's a beautiful sunny day today, but it was a cold night last night on the Saturday. It dropped down to 4 Celsius, so a little bit too cold for our liking. So we're going to be setting this heater up today and sharing with you how we get on. Now guys, what we've done, or what Hansi's done I should say, is we have in here, this is where we keep our boiler. And there's electricity supply in here, which is great because otherwise we'd have had to have wired it up from the window going down underneath the polytunnel, and it would have obviously, for safety reasons, wouldn't be good to leave a window open ajar with a lead going through. But we have here a light that does not work at all. It's one of them sensor lights. So Hansi is a fully trained electrician as well, so that's good. He's good at everything, guys, seriously. So he's able to remove this that doesn't work and then wire it up to the cable lead to the heater. So he's going to be working his magic there, which means that the lead is going to be coming directly from outside without having to feed it through the window, thank goodness. Now these on the floor, all the succulents, the outdoor growing succulents that we brought over from the house when we had them outside. Just had not had a chance to arrange them all. We're going to be putting them all onto this back wall here and doing a lovely, lovely display with all these lovely, beautiful rocks and fossil rocks that we found out and about over the years. And we're going to do a lovely display with the succulents on that wall. And so stay tuned for a future video in a couple of weeks when we actually get a chance to do the succulent wall. Wow, guys, we just stopped off for a bit of lunch and there's the most amazing rainbow over the mountain outside our front window. I don't know whether you can see it through the camera, but absolutely stunning rainbow, and it's right in the middle of the mountain, coming out the middle of it. Oh, it's absolutely beautiful. Now guys, Hans is going to be using a special outdoor waterproof socket to fit in the plug for the polytunnel heater. And this is really important because if you use any other socket, you'll end up electrocuting yourself. So this is a proper
IP55. It's for outside, outdoor, yeah.
Yeah, so proper for outdoor use, guys. And obviously, Hans is a fully trained electrician. He's an electrician as well as everything else. He's amazing. So obviously, Hans knows what he's doing. But if you were doing this yourselves, guys, unless you know what you're doing, please leave it to a professionally trained electrician. Yeah. So there you go.
Electricity is very dangerous.
Yeah.
So many people have died because they don't know what they do.
Yeah, especially dealing with outdoors and where things are going to get rained on and everything. So it's so important.
And we have to fix this cable.
Uh-huh.
But now it's...
Hey, well done, Hansi. I'd say he's fitted the outdoor plug socket, as you can see, and obviously, as we mentioned earlier, make sure if you're doing this that you get in contact with a professional electrician. Hansi is fully trained electrician, so that's why he's done this. As in with any outdoor sort of electrics, you need to be careful. So that's great. And I'll just show you, as you can see, it's going to be a cold night. It's a clear sky. It's starting to go dark now, and that's going to be a very cold night. So the heating's going to be going in that polytunnel just at the right time. Now guys, we're bringing out the cable lead here, and again this is one that we got. It's an outdoor one, proper gardening outdoor one, so it can cope with moisture and things like that. So always make sure you use an outdoor cable when you're putting things outdoors or in greenhouses or polytunnels or sheds. It's very important because, as I said earlier, water and electrics do not mix. And we're going to show you then a little bit of the installation. We're not going to show you the whole process because it could go on a bit long. First of all, we're bringing in the cable lead. And just getting to our polytunnel here, which is, I tell you what, we've had no heating in here. And as I say, it's getting pretty cold now. And you can tell the difference in the heat between here and out there because it's been a sunny day. And it's certainly kept the heat. And obviously all the plants I've been keeping totally dry at the moment, other than a few of the nepenthes and the carnivores. And it feels great in here.
I'll go and get the machine.
Brilliant. There you go, there's the lead. And now we're going to get the polytunnel heater and we're going to give it the test. Now we've got it here and we're thinking of possibly putting this towards the back of the polytunnel, as in here, rather than in the middle, because the heat does circulate all the way around. And this also comes with chains that you can hang it from the roof as well. But because obviously we've got the bubble wrap up and heat rises anyway, it makes sense that we put this towards the back, and it's going to hopefully heat up a lot of these. As you know, this is a very large polytunnel. It's 20 feet by 10 feet, 10 feet wide and 20 feet long. So this was the best heater that we researched that would do for this large polytunnel, which is around 18 square feet, and this heater does up to 20 square feet. So let's get fitting it up then. I just have to stop for a minute and show you this beautiful flower, guys. This is a Schlumberger truncata and it's packed with buds, and it's actually my gold charm one, but it's actually pink this year as it was the year before because it's kept at a cooler temperature than when it was in the office at my old house. And with the different temperature changes, they do change colour. And this is another Schlumberger truncata, the orange flame, packed full of buds. So they seem to be very happy in this polytunnel, guys. So as I say, they're going to be warm as toast with the fully insulated floor and all of the bubble wrap. I think we might be moving in here ourselves. Well, guys, that's the test. The good news is the heater's working. Me and Hansi had nightmares of switching it on after going to all the trouble of wiring it all up and without actually testing it worked first. And I'll just show you this. This again is the BioGreen Phoenix, and it is the power switch. That's the on and off, and it has 3 different settings. We're going to have it on possibly the 2800 because obviously it's now coming up to winter, but we're going to judge, see how it goes with getting the temperature up. As I say, we're not going to be keeping this at a tropical temperature. We're only going to be keeping it at a minimum of 5, between 5 and 7. But we can drop as low as possibly 4 once the plants are sort of fully dormant. But as I say, and the good thing about this is it's got a circulating fan. So when the thermostat kicks off, the fan can keep on going. And this helps, as you know, with cacti and succulents, the biggest challenge we have, especially here in Ireland, is actually keeping the plants dry. Not from the watering them, but from the actual air humidity, which is a very damp climate. So it's going to really help in here, especially as we can't really open windows. We've got the door, and possibly on dry winter days we can get the door ventilating. But the biggest challenge is obviously keeping the air humidity as dry as possible to overwinter them in. And this is fantastic. So so far so good. There you go, it's like a little plane, isn't it, going on? And as I say, we've got it at the back of the polytunnel here. Wow, that is absolutely gorgeous. I can feel the heat from here. It's fantastic. That is gorgeous. As I say, I think me and Hansi are going to be moving our bed in here. It's like going camping, guys. This polytunnel actually feels like a big, massive tent. It's so cosy. And the heater has little legs on it. So it's not directly on the floor, so it's on a little stand, and oh god, that's gorgeous. And we're going to leave it now. Apparently you have to sort of leave it on for several hours to get to the desired temperature. And as I say, we probably have to wait till it drops a lot lower overnight to see how it's going to be. We just want to make sure it's working at the moment. And that's it. That's really everything we can say, guys. As I say, it's starting to get dark now, and we can't really set the desired temperature because it's warmer in here than what we really need it to be. So we're going to come through probably in the night and set it then to what we need. But so far so good, and that is just wonderful, guys. And as I say, we're going to make a little note of the meter reading before and keep an eye on it the next couple of days. No idea how the bill is going to be. Obviously, it's an electric heater, so we're not naive. We have to heat the plants because they're our babies. They're worth every cent. And we'll just see how we go with it. But as I say, it's meant to be one of the most economical ones once you've paid out the initial outlay. Because it heats up more efficiently, so the thermostat will kick off and only come on when it's absolutely drops below the level. And as I say, me and Hansi, we're only going to be overwintering our cacti, so we're not going to be keeping them tropical. So we live in a fairly mild climate here in Northern Ireland, in Belfast. Belfast in Northern Ireland, I should say, which is mild compared to somewhere like Canada or some other parts of the States. So we'll see how we go then, guys. So far so good. And I'll just show you again how we, or Hansi I should say, how he wired this up outside. Because again, I cannot state enough to you guys. It's so important that you have, if you're having electrics outside, you have a fully electrician come and do it for you. Do not do this yourself. I say Hansi's fully trained electrician. And there you go, an outdoor waterproof outdoor plug socket. So no matter how heavy rain we get, that's completely secure. We're not going to get electrocuted, and we've got the wire going all the way around. As I say, we haven't got grass, so it's pavement, so we can see we're not going to trip up over it. And so far so good, and we'll do more of a review in the coming days to let you know how we get on with the heater, because as you know, it's brand new, so we can't really do much review just yet. But the good news is it's working, and the good news is cold night forecast tonight. They're going to be as warm as toast in there. So guys, big thumbs up and a big cheers for Hansi, because he is a miracle maker. He's so good around the home, guys, to have. I tell you, he's an amazing, amazing husband to be. I'm very, very lucky. So guys, me and Hansi want to send you loads of love, heaps of happiness.
Of happiness.
Heat of happiness. Yeah, heats and heats of happiness from Ireland. Until the next video, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.